Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Personal Growth Talks podcast. I'm Jason, your host, and I'm here with my amazing co-host, Julia. Today, we're going to talk about something that I think is on everyone's mind as the new year approaches: how to make 2025 your best year yet.
Hey, Jason, and hi to all our listeners. I'm so excited about today's episode. A new year is such a great opportunity for a fresh start. And let's face it, we all want 2025 to be a year filled with growth, happiness, and success.
Absolutely, Julia. But here's the thing. Wishing for a great year is one thing, but actually creating it, that requires intentional habits and actions. So today we're going to share 6 powerful habits that can help you take control of 2025 and make it truly your best year yet.
Exactly. And don't worry, these aren't overwhelming or impossible habits. We're talking about small, realistic changes you can start making right now that will have a big impact on your life throughout the year.
By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear idea of what these habits are, why they're so effective, and how you can start incorporating them into your daily routine. So stick with us. You don't want to miss this.
And remember, personal growth is all about progress, not perfection. Even starting with one habit can make a huge difference. So let's dive in and get ready to make 2025 the year you've been dreaming of.
So, before we dive into these 6 habits, let's take a moment to talk about why habits are so important. Julia, did you know that studies show about 40% of what we do every day is driven by habits, not conscious decisions?
Wow, 40%. That's huge. It really shows that our habits can make or break our success. And when you think about it, the start of a new year is like a blank canvas. The habits we choose to build now will set the tone for the rest of the year.
Exactly. Habits are like the building blocks of our lives. If we can consistently make small positive changes, they compound over time and lead to big results.
And it's not just about success. It's also about how habits shape the way we feel. Good habits give us structure, confidence, and the ability to handle challenges better.
Right. Let me ask you this, Julia. Have you ever had a habit that completely changed your outlook or productivity?
Oh, definitely. A few years ago, I started practicing gratitude every morning. At first, it felt a little strange, but over time, it completely shifted my mindset. I started noticing the good things in my life instead of focusing on the negatives. It's amazing how something so simple can have such a big impact.
That's a great example. And that's the kind of transformation we're talking about today. These habits don't have to be complicated. They just need to be consistent.
Yes, and the best part, you don't have to be perfect. Building habits is a journey, and even small steps can lead to big changes.
Exactly. So if you're ready to take control of your 2025 and make it your best year yet, let's jump into the 6 habits that can help you get there. All right, it's time to dive into the heart of today's episode, the 6 habits that can make 2025 your best year yet. We'll take these one by one, break them down, and give you practical tips to implement them. Ready, Julia?
I'm ready, Jason. These habits are game changers, so let's get started with the first one.
Habit 1. Start your day with a clear intention or goal. The first habit is to start your day with a clear intention or goal. Think of it as setting the tone for your day. When you wake up and know what you want to accomplish, it gives your day purpose and direction.
Absolutely. And this doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as saying, "Today I will finish my project," or "I will focus on staying positive." I like to write my intention down. It helps me stay accountable.
That's a great tip. When you set an intention, you're more likely to stay focused and avoid distractions. It's a small habit, but it can have a huge impact on your productivity.
Habit 2. Practice gratitude daily. The second habit is practicing gratitude every day. Jason, we've talked about this before, and it's one of my favorites. Gratitude helps you focus on what's going right in your life, even when things feel tough.
So true. It's easy to get caught up in what we don't have or what's going wrong. But when you take just a few minutes to reflect on the things you're thankful for, it can completely shift your mindset.
One thing that works for me is keeping a gratitude journal. Every night I write down 3 things I'm grateful for. It's such a simple habit, but it really helps me end my day on a positive note.
Habit 3, focus on continuous learning and self-improvement. Habit 3 is all about growth, continuous learning and self-improvement. Whether it's reading a book, taking an online course, or learning a new skill, this habit keeps you moving forward.
Exactly. Learning doesn't stop when school ends. In fact, some of the most valuable lessons come from personal development. And here's a tip. Choose something you're genuinely interested in. It's easier to stay consistent when you're excited about what you're learning.
Great point. And remember, it doesn't have to be huge. Even 10 minutes of learning a day adds up over time.
Habit 4. Develop a consistent exercise routine. Next up is Habit 4. Developing a consistent exercise routine. Physical health is so closely tied to mental health, and even small amounts of movement can make a big difference.
Absolutely. You don't have to hit the gym for hours. A 20-minute walk, a quick yoga session, or even stretching can do wonders for your energy and mood.
And the key here is consistency. Find an activity you enjoy and stick with it. Exercise isn't just about your body. It's about feeling good and staying energized.
Habit 5. Build meaningful connections and nurture relationships. Habit 5 is one we often overlook. Building meaningful connections and nurturing relationships. Life isn't just about goals, it's also about the people we share it with.
So true. It's easy to get busy and forget to check in with friends or family, but those connections are so important. Even a simple text or a quick coffee catch-up can strengthen your relationships.
And don't forget about networking. Building connections with like-minded people can open doors you never expected. Relationships are one of the greatest investments you can make.
Habit 6. Reflect and plan. Regularly. Last but not least, Habit 6 is reflecting and planning regularly. Jason, this one is a game changer for me. Taking time to review your progress and plan ahead helps you stay on track.
It really does. Whether it's a weekly review of what went well or setting monthly goals, reflection helps you learn from your experiences, and planning gives you clarity and direction.
I like to use Sunday evenings for this. I ask myself, what did I achieve last week? What could I improve? And what's my focus for the next week? It keeps me motivated and organized.
So there you have it. 6 powerful habits that can transform your 2025. And remember, you don't have to adopt all of them at once. Start with 1 or 2 and build from there.
Exactly. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even small steps can lead to big changes over time.
Now that we've talked about the 6 habits, let's be real for a moment. Building new habits isn't always easy. In fact, it can be downright challenging at times. Julia, why do you think people struggle to stick to their habits?
That's a great question, Jason. I think one of the biggest challenges is trying to do too much too quickly. People set big goals, but when they don't see immediate results, they feel discouraged and give up.
Absolutely. And another common issue is distractions. Life gets busy, and it's easy to let good habits fall by the wayside. But here's the thing. Challenges don't mean you're failing. They're just part of the process.
Exactly. And the good news is, there are ways to overcome these obstacles. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed, start small. Instead of committing to a 1-hour workout every day, try 10 minutes of exercise and build from there.
That's a great tip. I'd also add that it helps to track your progress. When you see how far you've come, it motivates you to keep going. Whether it's journaling, using an app, or simply checking off a habit tracker, progress is powerful.
And let's not forget about accountability. Sharing your goals with a friend or joining a community can make a big difference. When someone else is cheering you on, it's easier to stay committed.
I love that. And here's another idea. Don't be too hard on yourself if you miss a day. Life happens, and what matters is getting back on track. Consistency is about what you do most of the time, not being perfect all the time.
That's so true. And remember, every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. If one approach isn't working, try something different. The important thing is to keep moving forward.
Exactly. So if you're facing challenges with building habits, know that you're not alone. Stay patient, stay flexible, and most importantly, stay kind to yourself.
You've got this. With the right mindset and tools, those challenges can become stepping stones to success.
All right, let's take a moment to recap everything we've covered today. We shared 6 powerful habits to help you make 2025 your best year yet. Let's quickly go over them one more time.
Absolutely. Habit 1 was to start your day with a clear intention or goal. Habit 2 was practicing gratitude daily.
Habit 3, focus on continuous learning and self-improvement. Habit 4, develop a consistent exercise routine.
Habit 5 was about building meaningful connections and nurturing relationships. And finally, Habit 6 was reflecting and planning regularly.
These habits are simple but incredibly effective when practiced consistently. And we also discussed how to overcome challenges, like starting small, tracking progress, and being kind to yourself when things don't go perfectly.
Exactly. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Small, steady steps can lead to amazing results over time.
Now here's our challenge for you. Pick 1 or 2 of these habits and start incorporating them into your daily routine. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today, even if it's just a small step.
And let us know how it goes. We'd love to hear about your journey and which habits are making a difference in your life.
If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend who might benefit from it too. And don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more tips and inspiration to help you grow and thrive.
Yes. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes, drop us a message or comment. We're here to help you on your personal growth journey.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, 2025 is yours to shape, one habit at a time.
Take care, everyone, and we'll see you in the next episode of the Personal Growth Talk.